Welcome everyone to Princeton Arena. We had a little trouble connecting, but we're live now. Just a couple minutes left in warm-ups. They're having trouble getting the clock running here. So we did meet this team a couple of weeks ago. Last meeting was on October the 5th, right here at Princeton Arena. Princeton did pull out a win 5-2. Our goals were scored by Aikem and Xavier. Fortune's goal was a power play goal. Their number 21 did get back-to-back goals in the second period, so that's one player to watch is number 21 on Princeton. And also, their number 5 did lead their team in penalty minutes, did get a 5-minute fighting penalty and a game misconduct. I'm going to run this one all the way through. No stoppage for ice cleaning or nothing. We are missing quite a few defensemen today. I understand there are only 2 defensemen dressed. So we'll see what the coaches, what kind of tricks they pull out of their sleeves today. Maybe Mason will dress up and he'll go on defense for us. He says no. So I'm glad there is an extended warm-up here, as I did have trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi, and my apologies if I lose this. I'll run straight video and then post it to YouTube later, but we're seeming good right now. Thanks to Dustin for lending his phone. Understand that Lachlan McKinnon will get the start in net once they get the clock figured out. Lachlan McKinnon is wearing number 32. So it looks like James Devlin and Caden Bradley are the only 2 regular defense that are dressed here in Princeton today. That look like Everett Gonzaga they have backing up there, so maybe he'll drop back to D. I think I saw Oliver Yamada playing a defensive position in warm-ups here. Caden's just going to test Lachlan's mask out, make sure it's working today. Still don't see any lights on the clock whatsoever. Welcome to the broadcast. If you're just joining us, they're having trouble getting the clock running. Running an extended warm-up here as the game should have been underway just a few minutes ago. So as we get set to drop the puck, clock or no clock, I think the coaches had a good message this week that obviously you're not going to score. Just, you got an opportunity, shoot the puck. And it wants all the players to go to the net looking for rebounds, causes some traffic in front. And I think the last message that they drove home this week in practice was create some space for yourself, get open. You're not going to get a pass if you can't get open. So they'll gather in for a huddle, and refs over there still talking to the scorekeepers, trying to get the clock running. Our captain Xavier will head over and just have a word with the officials about the clock. So it looks like Junior V's will start with Eric Shaw at center, Trevor Bradley on the left wing, Evan Pricedale on the right wing, and I see James Devlin out there, but not sure who the second defenseman is, and it is going to be one of the regulars, Caden Bradley, wearing number 85. Refs just signal for the goalies to be ready. And the players behind them to back up. And here we go. Princeton does gain it off the draw. They reverse a backhand pass over to the near side wall. They just try and play it up the wall. But Evan Pricedale blocked that, send it in low. Eric Shaw will hunt this puck down. Shaw gets it over to Bradley. And Bradley tried to pass to James Devlin, just didn't get good wood on it. As Bradley touches the puck at the blue line, he'll just send that back in low. Pricedale will go flush him out, pressure him. Princeton pass it up to center. Caden Bradley will step up and hold that in the zone. Now number 12 for Princeton will start up their right side. That's blocked on the half wall by Trevor Bradley. He'll backhand this back in low, and number 17 for Princeton will pick up the loose puck and try and get it out of the zone. Good job by Caden Bradley to briefly hold that in, but here comes Princeton. They put on the brakes, wait for some help. Eric Shaw will pick up the puck, and they'll wheel up ice. They'll take a slapper, just missed on the near side. Now Princeton in numbers up the right side as Penticton was making a line change. They gain the blue line, pass it back, and good stick in the lane there. Hits high on the glass, but not out of play. They center it, and Eric Shaw's there. He'll backhand it out of the zone. We'll get in Princeton territory, and LaFortune was searching for that puck. Princeton will get it out into Penticton territory. Oliver Yamada is back on defense. LaFortune will play that up the wall. They got blocked by a skate. They've been behind the Penticton net. Yamada's trying to pick up the loose puck. Princeton will get it, and they'll circle up the near side wall. They backhand it in behind the net. Centering pass, but that's knocked. Hit a player and knocked him in the net. Now Campbell Vermeer will pick up the puck and will start up the left side. Try to make a move on the outside, but defense for Princeton was in good position. He'll flick it out of play, and they'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Chase and Net will line up for the draw. They'll have Vermeer and Everett Long up front with them. Gonzaga and Beck Bradley on D. They will bring it inside Princeton territory. Face off to the goalie's right. That does look like number 1. Looks like his name is Mason Forcier. Penticton gets it off the draw. Long sends it toward the net. Goalie steered it off to the far corner. Now Beck Bradley has the puck at the blue line. Gets it to a net. And that takes a shot. Nice blocker save by the Princeton goaltender. Now that's blocked by Campbell Vermeer as they tried to exit the zone. They will get it out of the zone, but Beck Bradley will get this. He'll pass it over to Gonzaga. Try to pass up to a net. Just couldn't connect with him. Vermeer will try and get that in low. Now Vermeer briefly had the puck. Long will send it towards the net, and Princeton will play it off the near side wall and try and get it out as he's watched by Campbell Vermeer and Everett Long. Princeton does get it out. Now Gonzaga has it. Uses that reach and plays it off into the wall, but Princeton rushes up. They try and center it. Malloy will knock that away behind the net. Now it comes out front, and good play by Everett Gonzaga. He'll just relieve some pressure and get it all the way down the ice. They do call icing on the play, so they'll bring it 200 feet back inside the Penticton zone. It is a scoreless game. No idea how far into the first period we are. Just a couple minutes. Lloyd took the draw and gets it himself. He rushes out of the zone. He's got McClellan on his right side. Lloyd pushes it through, tries to chase it down, does get there first. Try a centering pass, maybe off the goaltender's back and off of him, but goalie's in good position. Holds on to it and forces a face-off inside Princeton territory to the Princeton goalie's left. This goes off in the far corner. Devlin does leave the point. Malloy comes back and covers for a pinching Devlin. Now Caden Bradley gets it in the zone. Logan McClellan's working on the near side wall. McClellan will chase it down. Try to centering pass, went off a player and in behind the net. Now they'll try. Princeton will try up their left side. They pass it up to center. They cut to the right side. He's in, takes a shot. Good stick in the lane there by Caden Bradley and deflects that out of play. Face off inside Penticton territory, just to McKinnon's left. Shaw was still digging for it. They take a shot. Number 19 was, I think, blocking McKinnon's view there. Got by him. Princeton takes an early 1-0 lead. So 1-0 a couple minutes into this game. Princeton gets it off the draw. They'll start at the left side. Send it in low and behind the red line. Fortune pushes it over to the far side. Still battling there. Now Yamada's in behind his Penticton net. Plays this off the near side wall. Princeton does hold the line. They'll send it back in. Eric Shaw will pick it up and behind his net. Cuts out in front. No damage done. Now Shaw will head up ice, and there's going to be a penalty here. Both referees have their arms in the air. Good job by Eric Shaw to keep his feet moving. Draw that penalty, and this will give Penticton their first opportunity on the power play this afternoon. Shaw took the draw, pushed it ahead. I believe that was number 9 for Princeton. Tried to play it around the near side and get it out, but good job by the junior Vs to hold it in the line. Everyone's battling just inside the blue line on the near side wall, and Princeton will relieve some pressure, get it all the way down the ice. McKinnon will set this up for LaFortune, and Xavier will start up the left side. He's stopped there just outside the junior V's blue line, and they get it back in. Now number 7 has it, but great job by LaFortune to knock that away. Now Shaw's looking up the right side for Price Day. I think he just deflected it, so no icing on the play. And now it comes all the way back to the junior V's blue line. Beck Bradley had an intended pass there. That's picked off by number 7. Comes in, takes a shot, and McKinnon's right there. In good position, he'll cover it up. Force a face-off inside Penticton territory. Face-off to McKinnon's right. Annette still battling there. He held in at the left point. And now Chase Annette has the puck. He passes it up the right wing to Everett Long. He gets it in the zone. And then Princeton takes possession. They cross the blue line. Come in, take a shot. Just beat McKinnon on the blocker's side. 2-0. Shorthanded goal. James Devlin played it up to Everett Long. He's in the zone, takes a shot, gets deflected out of play. Face off inside Princeton territory, just to their goalie's left. Comes back to Everett Long. He takes a shot, and that just got deflected, went high on the far side. Vermeer's going to get there first on the right side wall. Devlin blocks that. He's still chasing it. Will pick it up, take a shot, just goes wide. Long's tried to get a shot away. That went wide, and Princeton will just relieve some pressure and send that the length of the ice. Devlin's back. Princeton's right there, though. And James Devlin will play it up to Vermeer. He'll poke it ahead and rush after it himself. He's got a net and Long with him. Campbell Vermeer's on the left side, takes a shot, and goalie will glove that and hold on to it. Now the Princeton player will step out of the box, so even strength now. Face off in the opposition end on the right side. Valois took the draw. Princeton will get it out of the zone. They'll send it in deep in Penticton territory. LaFortune tried to get it out. That's held at the right point. Now number 3 had it. He tried to connect with number 5. Just couldn't find him. Now Princeton will send this right back in. LaFortune will chip it ahead. Now McClellan has it, and that was blocked right in front of the Junior V's bench, and number 5 will circle back. He makes a move at center. Now he makes another move, and we're going to get a penalty to Logan McClellan to the Junior V's. 2 minutes for tripping. Thought he had good position on him, but I'm not wearing the stripes. So Princeton has a 2-0 lead. They got an opportunity on the power play here. Valois is still digging for it. It's in the linesman skates. LaFortune will send that off the wall, and Jesse Valois will get it out, and he'll gain center and just send this the length of the ice. Smart play. Number 11 has it. Passes it up to number 19. Just plays it on the wall, and LaFortune hit Valois, but Valois will pick up the puck, and he'll send it the length of the ice. Good job on the PK by number 5, Jesse Valois. Now number 7 has it, stops to lose Valois. Plays it around the near side wall. Passes it up to center, and they gain the line. They make a nice move by Xavier. Gonzaga's there, though. He's still battling for the puck. It'll go in the near corner. Now it's in behind the net. And Eric Shaw will just relieve some pressure and send this the length of the ice. Goes right on the goaltender for Princeton. And Evan Price, they found that loose puck at center and sent it the length of the ice. He's going to go pressure down low. Comes over to the other side. Just pass it over the stick. Eric Shaw and Gonzaga's there. And now Price Day will pick up the puck and send it down the ice. Number 12 has it for Princeton. He's checked by Eric Shaw. Shaw still, he's going to circle the net. Stops, heads back in low. Stops again, just lost an edge on a turn. Princeton was looking for a player at center, and that does get all the way in Penticton territory. Good job by Everett Gonzaga to play it off the wall. Now it's inside Princeton territory. They tried to pass it up to number 15, just couldn't connect with her. Penticton does get it out of the zone. They cross it over to the other side. Price stays pressuring. Number 21, Hartwell, was just a step offside there, so they'll face off in the neutral zone, just in front of the Junior V's bench. And they will open up the gate, and McClellan will step out. I think they're going to make Logan take the left wing position here as he stepped out of the box. Annette took the draw. Princeton gained it off the draw. They pass it up to the blue line to number 22. They try and find number 5, but 16 picks up the puck and got a good shot away. Good stop by McKinnon. Everyone's battling down in the corner. Princeton will pick up the loose puck, and they pass it back to the left point. Number 20 has it, takes a shot. And great stop by McKinnon and holds on to it. He's got it in his gear somewhere. Falls out of his gear now. So face off inside Penticton territory, just to McKinnon's right. Chase Annette will take the draw. Looks like Long and Vermeer will join him up front. Devlin and Bradley. Everett Long picks up the puck. He's trying to find Campbell Vermeer. It's watched closely by number 20 for Princeton. Now Long picks up the puck. He tries to tuck it underneath the goaltender, but Couldn't squeeze it through the pads. And it looks like they're going to send a player to the box. Number 20. For Princeton, it looks like that's Jet Verschure. He's waiting outside the box to see what they decide. Little discussion for the referees here. And looks like they're going to send Vermeer to the box as well, offsetting minor penalties. Let's take a guess and say we're halfway through the first period. So Princeton has 5 out. Penticton has 4 out. There's offsetting minor penalties. I think they should play 5-on-5 here, so I think Penticton will need one more player out. Or they're going to send one off for Princeton and play 4-on-4. Now they send number 22 for Princeton to the box. So they are going to play 5-on-4 here, as Princeton does have 2 players in the box. Draws one by Annette. Got it back to Caden Bradley. Now Bradley holds it in at the right point. We'll send this in low, and Princeton will try the other side, and that will go by James Devlin and deep into Penticton territory. Devlin's got to be careful here. He does have a man on him. Plays it off the board. Over to Caden Bradley. Back to Devlin. Goes off a skate into the corner. Now Caden Bradley has it. Passes it up to Jesse Valoy. Valoy will skate it out. Tried to thread the needle up to Everett Long there. Just couldn't get it to him. Bradley will take a shot. Goes off the blocker. The Princeton goalie, Annette, will get there first. And now Princeton will relieve some pressure and send it the length of the ice. It's in the near corner. Bradley's having a look behind him. Passes it up to Chase Annette, and that just goes off his stick. And number 3 tried to head in. Our number 3, James Levin, got a good skate in the way. They try centering pass, but couldn't find their intended player. And Jesse Valoy will try and get out of the zone. Just hops off his stick. Annette will try and get it out. Bradley will pass it up to Valoy. Try to find Everett Long. Long will just play it off the far side wall and deep inside Princeton territory. They'll reverse it the other side. LaFortune will grab this puck and head in, take a shot, and just goes high of the net. Xavier tried to hold the line. Now Valoy has it. Tries a nifty little play. Pokes it. Tried to poke it ahead, but now Yamada's got to be careful as number 3's watching him. Number 3 gets there first. Filling him behind the net. Valoy just had it hop off his stick, and number 21, Hartwell, makes a move. Comes in, and McKinnon is in good position. He'll cover up that loose puck and hold on to it. Evan Pricedale backhanded up, tried to backhand him to the wall, stopped by number 17, and now Pricedale will get it out of the zone. Just evaded Shaw. Now Gonzaga will send it out as far as center. Princeton will send it right back in. Beck Bradley's got it, plays it up the far side wall. Eric Shaw will pick up the puck. He tried to make a move by number 5, just couldn't get by him, and now it is inside Princeton territory. Beck Bradley's taking a look behind him, see what's going on. Played it safely up the wall, but Princeton got a skate in the way. Now they try centering pass, and great play by Eric Shaw to knock that away. Now Beck Bradley's got it, backhands it up the near side wall. Eric Shaw will pick it up. He's got a head of steam. Going to work one-on-one here, try to get around his player. Shaw will get there first. Circle back. He's waiting for some help. Try to make a move and get free. And there will be a penalty to Princeton. 2 minutes for slashing. So it looks like Chase Annette will center Everett Long and Campbell Vermeer. James Devlin and Caden Bradley on D. Face off to the Princeton goalie's left. Went to the inside by everyone. Now Campbell Vermeer does get there. It's just knocked off his stick. He has a centering pass. Chase Annette turns and fires. Good save by the goalie. Now it's up the left side. And good job by Caden Bradley to stand up his man. It's in front of the benches. Bradley's there. I see Chase Annette there digging. And this will get inside the Penticton zone. Devlin's got to be careful here. It's number 5 is down in low. They pass it out front to take a shot. Good pad save by McKinnon. Now Everett will pick up the puck. Campbell Ramirez searching for the puck. He grabs it, passes it up, chases it down himself. So behind the net, they try to pass out front, just underneath everybody. And good job at center there by number 85, Caden Bradley, to guard the puck off into the wall. Now he passes it behind his net. Chase Annette will pick it up. Try and squeeze by his player, just couldn't get there. Now Princeton comes in, they hit the bar. I think McKinnon got just enough of that to deflect it up on, hit the crossbar. Now Caden Bradley will pick up the puck and skate it out. Tried a nifty little move. Morris couldn't pick up the loose puck, and now Princeton will come in. Cut to the outside. The Fortunes down there battling. Caden Bradley will join the fray. We'll try it up the right side. McClellan's got it. Takes a shot, and goalie stops that. Face off inside Princeton territory, just to their goalie's left. And they blow the whistle. They're also battling it. Yamada takes a shot, just goes wide on the far side. Now Princeton gets it, and they'll send it down the ice. 7 gets there first. Good stop by McKinnon. Logan McClellan will pick up the puck and start at the right side. He's watched by number 17. Now it comes back out to the blue line. Xavier has it. Try to cross-ice pass over to Morris. He'll just chip it in low. Loyal go pressure. They send it back over to the left point. Try to cross-ice pass. Now a stick's lifted, and they'll call offside. That was a fortunate play for the Junior V's. His stick was knocked out of McClellan's hand. He's got to pick up that $570 twig, though. Eric Shaw gets it off the draw. He tried to push it ahead. Princeton will send it back in low. Trevor Bradley will send that back in behind the Penticton net. It's on the left half wall. Number 16, Ross has it for Princeton. Everett Gonzaga's battling down in the corner. Good job by Beck Bradley to not let Princeton get that puck. And now Eric Shaw will pick it up, makes a move. He's on a break. And they call offside. The referees were right on the line. They say Evan Price was just a half a step offside. Shaw's still battling. He's trying to dangle through everybody. Price takes a shot. That's blocked by number 12. Shaw will get there first. Circles back. Takes a nice shot. And gets tipped. And goes out of play. So they'll have a face-off inside Princeton territory. Score is 2-0 in favor of Princeton. Clock is not working. Should be fairly close to the end of the first. Face off in the opposition zone for the junior Vs, and Chase Annette will take the draw. He's got Long and Vermeers both at the top of the circle. Devlin and Bradley on D. James Devlin will step up and send that in low. Princeton gets it. Good job by Everett Long to pressure him. Almost stole the puck. Now Princeton will play it off the near side wall. Just get it by Caden Bradley. And now there's a break for Princeton. Come in. And great stop by Lachlan McKinnon. Now Princeton has it again. They feed it out to the slot. Number 13 couldn't corral that. Now Devlin has it. He's pushed into the wall. Still battling. Princeton's they try and bring it out front. Number 3 has it. Hits the side of the net. Now Caden Bradley will release some pressure and get this out of the zone. Goes on the Junior V's bench and they blow the whistle. Princeton gets it off the draw. And Campbell Ramirez is going to hunt this puck down. He's on a break. Comes in, takes a shot, and does get by the goalie, but he reaches back and grabs that puck. Great speed by Vermeer on the break. Tried to squeeze it through the 5-hole, I believe. And that takes the draw. Yamada over to Vermeer. Takes a shot. Just goes wide on the near side. Now Princeton plays it in behind their net. Goes off a shin pad. And now they got a 2-on-0. They come in and pass over to the right winger. And wide open. Three nothing. Lloyd takes the draw. Princeton gains it off the draw. They tried to get it through, and Ryder Morris had it trapped underneath his skate. Now Princeton picks up the loose puck, and they'll try up the right side. Chip it in low. Fortune will play this high off the glass. McClellan can gather it, and there's number 19 was right in front. Now Morris is going to race over to the other side. Tried to get there, but Princeton got it. Now Valoy tried to make a move by number 17. He centers it, and Jesse Valoy will pick up the loose puck. Try and get it out of the zone. Yamada's there for support. He's on the wall, digging for it. And now they've tried to find Logan McClellan at center. McClellan picks it up, takes a shot. Goalie makes a stop and covers that up and holds on to it. Junior Rees have an opposition zone face-off on their right side. Eric Shaw is going to take the draw. Trevor Bradley and Evan Price stay up front. Price does a good job to block that clearing out of the zone and behind the net, but now Princeton gets it. Come in, they take a shot. That was a bullet. I believe that's number 21, Hartwell. He did get 2 goals in the second period against us 2 weeks ago. It is a player to watch. Prince is going to chase this puck in their own zone. Number 12 will cross it over to the other side. Now, good job by Beck Bradley to get that, but Princeton picks up the loose puck. They make a move at the blue line. It was almost offside. They're on the right wall. Good job there by Beck Bradley to try and get it out of the zone. Now Shaw's going to try and make a move through the legs, plays it off the near side wall. Has a funny hop, and Pricedale search for this loose puck. Princeton will get there first. They backhanded up the bench side wall. Try to play. Good job by Gonzaga to get good position so Princeton couldn't get off clean. They take a shot. Now Trevor Bradley's going to try and wire this in behind the Penticton net. They try a centering pass. Number 16 has it. Nice blocker save by McKinnon. And now Eric Shaw will pick up the loose puck. Gains the blue line. Stops again. Gonzaga will take a shot. Hits a fallen player. He's hurt. And they do. Sound play. Princeton player hopped off the ice pretty quick. Think he's fine. They got the ladder out, folks. They're trying to fix the clock. I saw it working briefly before everyone came on the ice. So face off in Princeton territory. Chase Annette will take the draw. Princeton gains it off the draw, skating behind their net. Good job there by Annette to took a nice backhand. He just couldn't put it by the goaltender. Faceoff's won by Princeton. They'll get it out of the zone. Goes off number 3's stick right to Caden Bradley. Bradley's trying to find Chase Annette. Just couldn't connect with him. And now Princeton comes in. They're on the left side. Great job by Everett Long to guide him to the outside there. Princeton will play it behind the red line. Number 13 will get there first. It's on the right side wall. Devlin will strip him the puck. Backhands a pass up to Campbell Vermeer. Princeton tries to take a shot. And that'll be the end of the first period. Nothing at the end of one. I see lights on the clock. Making headway. So they'll switch ends now, and Penticton in their white jerseys will be going right to left, and Princeton in their off-red jerseys will be going left to right to start the second period. Halfway through it, we'll stop for a nice clean as we always do. Arena staff still working hard to get this clock going. Chasing that, tried to get it off the draw there. Working ahead, it was stolen off his stick. Number 7 tries to gain the line. Xavier LaFortune will pick up the puck and circle in low. Has a pass up to Chase Net. Nice pass. He'll kick it up to his stick. Play it off the wall and deep inside Princeton territory. Comes out front. Campbell Vermeer will circle back, take a backhand. Doesn't get through. Princeton did block that. And now the number 19 for Princeton tried to get it out of the zone. Long was searching for the puck. He just couldn't grab that loose puck. Princeton will send it in low. LaFortune will play it off the bench side wall. Vermeer has it, gains the line and sends it in deep. LaFortune's there. And as the goalie covers it up, will force a face-off inside Princeton territory. Malloy took the draw. Princeton won it. They play it off the end wall. McClellan's going to get there first. He's battling on the half wall. Princeton will play it high off. Try to play it high off the glass. It went out of play, so play should come back in Princeton territory. Beloy will take the draw. Morris on the left side. McClellan on the right. Ryder Morris tried a shot. That was blocked. And Princeton will relieve some pressure and get it all the way down the ice. It's a battle on the blue line going on. Looked like Beck Bradley was there. They try to take a shot. Good save by McKinnon. Now Beloy's trying to get the loose puck. Gonzaga's got to get back in his zone. Tried centering pass, went off the side of the net. Now number 15 for Princeton will try and center it. And McKinnon will just hop on that and cover it up. McClellan tried to push that ahead. Princeton took a shot. Nice save by Lachlan McKinnon, the goaltender for Penticton. Now Princeton has it. They're waiting for number 22 to get open out front. They tried a centering pass. Ryder Morris will get it out of the zone. Princeton will cross it over to their left side. Try and find number 5, and they call onside there. Try and force it towards the net, and good job by Penticton to clog up the zone, not let that puck through. Good job by Beck Bradley. He'll get it out of the zone, relieve some pressure. Princeton will cross it over to their left side. They try and find number 22 up on the right side, and Gonzaga will head deep into Penticton territory, but icing is called. Offensive zone draw for Penticton. Shaw will take the draw with Price Day and Trevor Bradley up front. Princeton does get it. Played it off the wall. Came out front, but goalie cleared that off. Now they try to play, but good job by Eric Shaw to pick that off. Now Devlin and Bradley got to be careful as there's a player trying to go off to the races. Number 9 has it, makes a move, takes a shot. Good job by Caden Bradley. You got to stick in the lane and deflect that out of play. Score remains 4-0 in favor of Princeton. Face off inside Penticton territory, just to McKinnon's left. North 13 got it. Job by Devlin to knock that down, and Penticton will just send this the length of the ice. They'll call icing and bring it right back in Penticton territory. Face-off should be to McKinnon's right now. They're going to drop it to his left. Now they drop the puck. Shaw pushed it ahead. Number 11 for Princeton will send that back in low. Now Princeton has it to take a backhand, and Lachlan McKinnon's in great position, and he'll just hold on to that. I'll just take a guess and say we're about 4 minutes into the second. Face off inside Penticton territory to McKinnon's right. Shaw picks up the puck, makes a nice move, gets possession of it, crosses the blue line, puts on the brakes, waits for some help, but it just hopped off his stick, and now Princeton comes out in numbers. Number 19 is up the right side. Take a shot, and good save by McKinnon, knocks it off into the far side corner. Trevor Bradley's driving on the, trying to pick up the puck. He's on the half wall now. He takes a look, skates it out. He's checked. Xavier will pick up the loose puck and play this up to Evan Price. Stays just in front of him. Number 4 had it. Played it off the end wall. Now Princeton plays it off the far side wall, and it rolls all the way down the ice, and this should be icing. I understand number 19 on their team does have a full beard. He's down there against Oliver Yamada. Bit of a size difference there. Face off inside Princeton territory, just to their goalie's left. They try and get out of the zone, but good job by Xavier to get it. He'll take a couple steps in. He tried to take a shot. I think his stick was lifted there. Good job by Chase Anetti. Wired a shot, just went high of the net, and now Princeton will get a lucky bounce, get it out of the zone. It's in front of the Princeton bench. Trying to find Chase Annette. Campbell Vermeer picked up the puck. He's stopped by number 9, and number 9 makes a move inside Oliver Yamada. Can't beat Everett Long, though. Good job by Everett Long. He was in good position, broke that play up, and McKinnon will stop the puck and force a face-off inside Penticton territory. Prince tried to pick it up off the draw. Gonzaga forced it off in the corner, and Beck Bradley was contacted, and no arm in the air. Princeton comes in, they take a shot. Great save by McKinnon. Now it's up the near side wall. They try and center it. Good job by Beck Bradley to clear that out of the danger zone. They take another shot. McKinnon's in good position. He'll force it off into the far corner. They try and wrap it around. McKinnon's there once again. Gonzaga tries to get it out. Now Annette will pick up the puck. He's looking for Long at center. He was well watched by Princeton. Now number 2 has it up the far side wall. He's at center. He's stopped by Everett Long. It looks like he's playing defense this period. Gonzaga's back in behind the red line. They try a centering pass, and Campbell Vermeer will skate it out. He's got Long up there with him. Tries to squeeze by his player. Couldn't get it there. And now Princeton will wheel up ice or on the right side. Number 7 will chip it in low. Good job by Beck Bradley to keep that puck to the outside. And now Penticton will just ice the puck. They'll bring it all the way back down in Penticton territory. Got a lot of Penticton players learning to play defense this game as we are short a few defense. I see the clock is lit up. Now Princeton has it. They beat it back to the half wall, and Jesse Valoy will pick up this loose puck, and he'll skate it out. Makes a move at center. Princeton player loses their stick. Valoy still trying to search for this loose puck. Princeton will get it as far as center. Devlin trying to cross-ice pass over to Valoy. Now McClellan has it. He's on the left side. Centers it. Valoy just couldn't corral that puck. Good job by Caden Bradley. Now number 21's in. You got to watch him. That's Hartwell. Takes a shot. Rings it off the right side bar. Now Ryder Morris tried a backhand pass. Princeton picked that up. They take another shot. Good save by McKinnon once again. They're going to try and wrap it around. Caden Bradley's working hard back there. Comes right out front. And this will get by everybody and inside Princeton territory. McClellan will pressure him. There's a player way down low up the left side, and that will try and bring that around. Still jamming home away at it. And looks like we got power to the clock. And no more power. So face off inside Penticton's zone. McKinnon's left. If I had to guess, I'd say there's about 13 left in the second. Well, it's like I've seen a hockey game or two. So 12:54 should be the second period. They should change the period one more. They got the score right. They got the time up. Good job by Princeton staff to get the clock working. Princeton has it, and Price State tried to. It was a hopping puck. He just couldn't corral that one, and he was going to be off clean. Princeton has it. They're in behind the net. Inside Junior V's territory. They play it off the wall neatly back to number 4. Now number 12 pushes it in low. LaFortune picks up the loose puck. He tried to feed it through, and they're going to call offside at the blue line. 12:30 left in the second period. So face off in the neutral zone. Princeton gets it off the draw. They pass it up to their left winger, number 3, but good job by Xavier to pick up the loose puck. He'll wheel up ice, makes a nice move, plays it off the wall, picks it up himself, tries to get in low, just knocked off his stick, and now LaFortune will circle back to center, wait for everyone to clear. He'll play it off the far side wall. Now Campbell Vermeer has it, tried to make a move. They're just a little tight with number 9 from Princeton. Princeton will get in the zone. Yamada will send this back out. Now number 9 has it. Good job by Junior Beast to stand it up in the line. As Campbell Vermeer picked up the loose puck, they blow the whistle. So 11:53 left in the second frame. 4-0 is the score in favor of Princeton. Neutral zone face-off in front of the Princeton bench. Number 9 for Princeton will fire this in. They'll try to backhand pass, but Everett Long will intercept that pass. Plays it up to Vermeer. Was just in his skate. And now number 9 will wheel in. Take a shot. McKinnon makes a great stop. He'll hold on to that. 11.5 remains in the second period now. Another minute and a half of stop time and should have the ice clean. I dare not disconnect. So you all get to watch the Zamboni. Number 2 has it in the far corner. Tried a centering pass. They fired through the crease. Comes off to the right side defense. They play it right up the middle. Princeton will pick up the puck. That's blocked. They do get a shot through. Great save by McKinnon. Now LaFortune's trying to pick up the loose puck. They play it over to the near side wall. They'll send it back in low. 3 red jerseys there. Jesse Valoy will try and make a move. He's picked by number 15. They take a shot. Good save by McKinnon. Still chipping away at it. Referees are very adamant. Number 2 needs to clear the crease. So we'll switch up the lines. 10:41 left in the second. This goes in between the defense pairing and comes all the way back in Princeton zone. Eric Shaw is going to pick up the loose puck. Going to try and wheel over to this side. He is sort of picked. Number 22 has it for Princeton. Gets it in the zone. Now Shaw's lost his stick. He will pick it up. Devlin will try and poke that ahead. Trevor Bradley's working on the far side wall for it. They take a shot. Goes in behind the net. Eric Shaw has it. It's in his skates. Bradley's bumped. They take a shot. Great save by McKinnon. So that is number 5. He is the most penalized player. Did get a fighting major in a game misconduct last game 2 weeks ago. And now they will have the ice clean, so it's everyone's favorite time to get to watch the Zamboni up and down the ice. Take a brief break and be back in about 15 minutes or so with the remainder of the second period. They are going to put 4 minutes on the clock for number 5. So when we come back, Penticton will start on a 4-minute power play. Believe they're just waiting for the referees now for the second half of the game. Both teams are lined up just off the ice. Clock is working. Junior V's will start the second half of the game on a 4-minute power play. And here come the referees. There is another game tomorrow morning in South Okanagan down at Sun Bowl Arena. I'd tell you what time the game is, but I got no internet in here. Here come the teams, and we'll resume play shortly here. So once they drop the puck, it should be an offensive zone face-off on the right side. Chase Annette will line up for the draw. Everett Long and Campbell Vermeer up front, and Fortune and Yamada on D. And here we go. Princeton tries to get out of the zone. They do play it off the wall. Yamada's got to be careful here. There's a player pressuring. Number 2 steals it. Comes in low, and great position there by McKinnon. Now it goes all the way down the ice. Everett Long tries to poke it ahead. Chase Net's working for it. We'll send it back in behind the red line. Princeton will play it off the near side wall. It'll go all the way down the ice. Yamada's racing back for it. Xavier will pick up the puck. It just hopped off his stick, and Princeton had inside the circle. Fortune makes a nice move, passes it up to Chase Annette, gains the blue line. He's on the outside and leaves it for Everett Long. He'll play it back in the corner to Annette. He'll come out front and just backhand, take a nice backhand. Goalie's in good position. Roll the lines. Malloy will take the draw with Morris on the right side, McClellan on the left. Beck Bradley and Everett Gonzaga on D. Just trying to straighten out the clock now for the Princeton penalty, it looks like. They got 5:57 on the clock for penalty. Offensive zone draw. Princeton will gain it off the draw. Number 19, Breckner will send it the length of the ice. Now Beck's got to collect this puck. Plays it up to Malloy. He'll cross over at center. Backhanded over to try to intended pass for Logan McClellan. And now Princeton's just going to skate it back in their own zone. Good job by Beck to get that puck. Now Valoy will gain the line, makes a nice move, hops off his stick, and Princeton will get it the length of the ice. Or takes a funny hop off the boards. Now Gonzaga has it at his own blue line. Now they find Eric Shaw. He's trying to get his stick free. Makes a move to the outside. Takes a shot and just misses high. Comes all the way out to center. Beck Bradley's got it at center. Taking a look. Princeton intercept that, but Eric Shaw will steal it off their stick and head in. Try and cut towards the net. He's tripped up. Cleland tries to pay it back to the point to Caden Bradley, but Princeton forced that out of the zone. Now it's back inside the zone, and they had to tag up. Number 20 has it for Princeton. He's on the outside. Takes a shot. Wraps that off the bar. Makes a move. And great save by Lachlan McKinnon. Shuts the door. Just less than 8 to play in the second period. They're running time. Maybe because we got up to a late start. Does exit the zone, hopped over the Princeton right defender's stick, and now Evan Price was trying to search for that loose puck. Shaw will poke it ahead into the far corner. Princeton stops to evade Shaw. They pass it up to number 21, Hartwell. He'll gain center, crosses the blue line. On the outside, takes a shot. Goes all the way to the other side. And now Trevor Bradley, number 81, picks it up. And stolen by Hartwell for Princeton. Almost comes out of the zone now. Looked like Devlin tried to get that out of the zone to Eric Shaw. Shaw's trying to search this puck down. Princeton has it in behind their own red line. And there is a delayed penalty now. It will go against Penticton. Number 12 gets it out of the zone. And as Devlin touches this puck, I believe they will call a penalty. 2-minute slashing call. I believe they're going to give this to Eric Shaw. So I believe they should play 4-on-4 here for a couple of minutes. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off just outside the Junior V's blue line in front of the Princeton bench. Chase the net's lined up for the draw. Looks like Everett Long's up on the right side, and LaFortune and Yamada on D. .6:35 remains in the second period. Score remains 4-0. All 4 goals did come in the first period. Also digging for it at the circle. Princeton will gain the line. Number 22 just couldn't collect it. Now Everett Long will skate it up. He tried to play it off the bench side wall, but that was blocked by number 11, and he'll head in. Takes a shot. Good save by McKinnon. Goes off into the far side wall. It's on the half wall. Fortune's trying to dig this out. Passes. Sorry, that was Everett Long. Tried to pass to LaFortune. Just a hopping puck. Now it's on the far side wall. Everett Long will pick it up. Princeton will send this back in low. Yamada will circle in behind his net. It's in the corner. Tries to feed it back to the point to number 9, and will go all the way down the ice. Long's going to get there first. He tried to send it out to center, but that was blocked by Princeton. And now Chase the net has it. Try to pass over to Everett Long. Couldn't get it over to him in time. Princeton broke up that play, and they will get it out of the zone. Yamada will play this off the wall. Good move there by Chase the net. He's in. Comes in. Takes a shot. Still digging for it. And goalie's down, but makes the stop. Couple of nice chances there for number 72, Chase the net. Now it looks like Valoy and Vermeer will be up front. Valoy will get this off the draw. Tried to play it back to Gonzaga. That was broken up by Princeton. Valoy's hard on the stick, but number 3 grabs it and heads to the outside. They try to pass over to the near side. Number 13 just couldn't connect with him. Here goes Campbell. He's going to try and split the D. Just defense did a good job to get back in time. Now Campbell Vermeer is battling. But Princeton will circle in behind their net. Try to pass up to the blue line. Number 13 for Princeton has it. Valoy's back. Vermeer will poke this ahead, and this will go the length of the ice. Number 3 will get there first for Princeton. Just gets by Jesse Valoy. Now Princeton will pick up the puck and cross over the blue line. Good job by Beck Bradley to stand him up at the line there. Penticton will get into the Princeton blue line. Number 20 passes over number 9. Makes a move. Gains the blue line. He heads to the outside. Takes a shot. Great save by Lachlan McKinnon. Now Gonzaga's pushed into the wall, and he didn't like that. Princeton has it. They take a shot. Wrap that off the outside of the bar. They take another shot, and great save by McKinnon. Now Eric Shaw races up to the near side. Try to pick up that loose puck. Princeton put it back in low. Shaw will pick up the puck, and he'll skate it out. And he'll just take a slapper on net. Goalie will set that up for number 4. Princeton has it on the half wall. They pass it up to number 9. Just couldn't connect with him. Devlin has it. Passes it over to Logan. Logan will get it in low. Princeton tries to play it out this side. Now it's on the half wall. Back to Devlin. He'll take a shot. Nice tip there by Shaw. Now they try and feed it out front, but Princeton will get it as far as the blue line. Devlin tried a backhand pass. That was intercepted by number 2. They try and pass it out front. Now Eric Shaw has it. He'll circle deep. Stops. Loses check. Heads up the left side. Loose puck, and it'll go all the way on net, and the goalie will just cover it up with Logan McClellan racing in on the doorstep. So face off inside Princeton territory. 2:05 remains in the second period. Score remains 4-0. I have no idea what's going on with their penalty. They're back up to 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Kind of looks like he got a 10-minute misconduct. Now they're at 4 minutes. Now they erase the penalty. So we're even strength. Comes back to Oliver Yamada. He cross-ties over to Xavier, but now Princeton has it. They pass it up their left side. Xavier will break that play up. Searching for this loose puck. He strips him of the puck, and now Valoy picks up the puck. Now Ryder Morris does a good job because he saw Valoy was offside, and the Fortune will just send that out of play. I think it might have hit a Princeton stick. I'm saying face off at center. Last minute of play in the second period. Shaw tried to poke that ahead and gain it off the draw, but now number 15 for Princeton has it. She'll just fire this in. Number 2 will get there first in the far corner, watched by Yamada. They send it back out to number 9 at the point. Walks in, takes a shot, fearlessly blocked by Eric Shaw. Now they take another shot, and that's knocked down by Shaw again. Xavier will get it up to Evan Price. He just tips it out of the zone, and now Princeton, number 9, will make a move. Heads to the outside, comes in, takes a shot. Lachlan McKinnon will hold on to that. 10 seconds remain in the period. I don't know if they'll have time to get this draw off, and should not. And they sound the horn for the end of the second period, so no scoring in that period. All the scoring was in the first. So we are running short on time here, as they do put 15 minutes on the clock. Junior V's will start this third period with a net at center. Vermeer on the left side and Everett Long on the right side. Beck Bradley and Everett Gonzaga on D. And here we go for the third period. Gets inside the Princeton zone. Number 12 will pick it up just in front of the Princeton net, play it off the near side wall. Now Princeton will pick it up with a head of steam and try and split the D and do. Come in, take a shot. Great stop there. Now number 5 has it, tries a centering pass. This will get out of the zone. Princeton will cross it over to their left side. Now up to their right winger. Drop it back to number 5 at the half wall. He tried to make a move by Beck Bradley, but couldn't beat him this Saturday. And now Campbell Vermeer will send it up to Everett Long. He just couldn't get by his check. Now Chase the net's there for support. It's at the blue line. Junior V's are still working hard for it. Number 4 for Princeton will just get this and send it in low. McKinnon will steer that off. Beck Bradley will clear it out of the danger zone. The net will head up. Long will pick up the loose puck, pass it over to Chase the net once again. He's on the outside. Tries centering pass to Everett Long. Just couldn't corral it. Fire that one off. Annette's still digging. We'll send it over to the other side. Number 19 for Princeton's going to get there first. He's going to run right over his player, James Devlin. No arm in the air. Chase the net's going to slap this off the near side wall. Number 16 takes a shot. That goes off Caden Bradley's stick and will exit play. Face off inside the Junior V's zone. Malloy will take the draw. They try and get it out of the zone. Just hops over Morris's stick. Now Devlin's working in the corner. They try a centering pass. Still loose. Good job by Caden Bradley to clear that away. Princeton do keep it in. They'll send that back in low. It's on the far side half wall. Now Ryder Morris had it. Lifted a stick. Still working for it. Now Devlin's going to keep his man to the outside. Princeton has it. The centering pass, and they take a shot. They just beat McKinnon, 5-0. $12 and change left in the game. Princeton gets it off the draw. They try and get it in the zone and do, but Eric Shaw's there. He'll try a cross-ice pass over to Evan Price. Picks it up off the wall. Tried to send it over to Trevor Bradley. Now Shaw's digging for it. Princeton has it. They're at the red line. Oliver Yamada will step up. Now Eric Shaw will pick up the loose puck. He's got Price up there, and Shaw's going to slap that in. Goes off his skate into the near corner. Comes around to the near side, and this will go all the way down the ice. And Yamada lost an edge. Princeton did take a shot. McKinnon was right there. Holds on to that. 11.5 remains in the game. Princeton gets it off the draw. They take a shot. Good left pad save by McKinnon. Comes off to the near side wall. Vermeer's digging for it. Tried to get it out of the zone. Does. Now Xavier has it. Flips it ahead. He'll try and pick it up himself, but it was a hopping puck. Princeton will send that back in low. Try to make a move by Chasenet. He's still working hard in the corner. Good job by Chasenet. He'll fire this off the glass and down the ice. 2:26 remains in Penticton penalty. Princeton will send this in low. Fortune will get there first. It's in skates. Comes out front. And great save by McKinnon. And he'll hold on to that. 10.5 remains in the game. 2 minutes left in the Princeton power play. Goes back to the right point. They take a shot. Good save by McKinnon. Now number 9 has it. He fed it over to the other side. Number 2 will spin and fire. Goes off Gonzaga's skate. Now it's at the right point. Number 20 will hold that in. Number 5 is down low. Circles. Try to circle out front. Job by Chasenet to not let him take a clean shot away. McKinnon makes a stop and face off inside Penticton territory. Lloyd takes the draw. Now Everett Long is trying to search for this puck. Stick was lifted. Lloyd tried to poke it ahead. Prince has got possession, battling at the blue line. Beck Bradley's hard on the stick. Good job by him. Number 5 has it. He'll circle in behind the net. Try to wrap it around. McKinnon got there. They take a shot. Good save by McKinnon once again. Number 15 for Princeton has it. Sends it back to the right point. They pass it out front. And good job by Everett Long to get a good stick on that. Now number 2 has it. Tries a centering pass. Number 5 try to get a stick on it. 4 has it in the corner. Feeds it out in the slot. And great job by Everett Long.